Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Soul Sundays. So because I really wanted to rush and get a Soul Sundays video out, not much is really going on in this video other than you finding out on a scale of 1 to 1,000 how trash weeaboo I am. Now I know if I didn't have content for a Soul Sundays video, I don't have to put it out, but for a video series that I want to keep up, it's probably better for me to put out a video with a tag, question and answer thing rather than not putting a video out at all. So buckle up folks, because we're about to answer some really weeby, geeky, friggin' questions. I'll be sure to leave the link to some of these questions down below. Now there are 40 questions in this list, and I'm pretty sure we don't want to sit around for an hour just me answering these questions. So I'm just gonna pick some here and there and we're gonna go with it. Has an anime ever made you cry? Okay, let's get this straight here. If a series has a character death that you get really attached to that character, I will probably cry. I'm just a very sensitive person and yeah, the feels are very strong with this one here. Which 3 animes would you most recommend? Now this is obviously based on personal love for these series, but I would recommend Guilty Crown, Psycho Pass, and Fairy Tail if you guys have not seen them. Do you watch a new anime because you think it is good or because it's popular? Now a lot of people ask me sometimes like, oh, are you watching this anime? Oh, are you reading this manga? And sometimes I say yes, and a lot of times I say no. And the reason being is, I don't know if some of you out there are the same, but when a series gets really popular, it sort of turns you off. Like, you don't want to be part of that group right now just because it's so repetitive and there's so many people into it and it just gets a little tiring. Now I understand why people get into it and why it's popular, and it's because people relate and people enjoy the series, and if a lot of people are getting on board with a series, it means it's probably a really good series. But personally for me, when something gets really popular, I usually take a step back, and once the series sort of starts to die down and people settle down sort of and accept that that's a series and it just becomes normal daily things, that's when I sort of start to get into it. So typical of me that when I start getting interested in things, people are just like, where were you 5 months ago? I'm sorry, but I just couldn't do it. Next question, has an anime's or series fan base ever made you hesitant to get into it? I feel like this sort of goes along with the popular or unpopular series. When a popular series has a lot of people enjoying it and that sort of thing, I guess that makes me hesitant. But I've never had a series where the fan base is a certain way and I just was like, no, I don't want to be part of that. I know there are a lot of people out there who feel that way about some fan bases, but I've never really ran into that. But maybe that's just because my personality. Usually I'm pretty open to things, and when someone likes a series, then that's them, and I sort of just keep to myself with that. I don't know, I'm just a really weird person. Have you ever watched an anime or read a series due to you liking a specific person? Yes I have, and I have to say it was Psycho Pass. And I say that because when I saw the previews for it, I saw, for those of you who knew the series, I saw Shinya Kogami and I was like, ah, he is my husband. Ladies and gentlemen, weeb level achieved at 1000%. There were some screen caps of him shirtless, and like I said, for those of you who know the series or those of you who are Googling right now for Shinya Kogami, you will see some shirtless screen caps, and yeah, that just sold me, and I was like, gotta watch this. And on the other side of not having anything to do with his shirtless body, the series was fantastic. I really wish they would have expanded on it a bit more. And there we have it. I am now confirmed for 100% Weeaboo Trash. Thank you all so much for watching Soul Sundays. Feel free to leave a comment below about some of the questions that I answered, and if you are exactly the same as me when it comes to being an uber weeb. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Keep it kawaii, everybody.